Hi, it's Thursday night, the 1st of October, and day 275 of my journey to business alignment, and I'm still living the dream. Can you believe it? It's the first day of October already, and that's Halloween month, which leads right into Thanksgiving month, November, and then Christmas and the holidays will be upon us. Man, oh man, these last 3 months are going to fly by, and 2020 is gone forever. 2020 sure has been an interesting year, hasn't it? For me, it's not only been a wild and woolly year, but it's also been a fantastic year. At the start of 2020, I started a brand new journey, and it's been so exciting and full of twists and turns. And as we begin this last quarter of 2020, I decided to make a few changes to my routines and the things that I want to focus on, in particular my power statement process. So here's what I wrote down for this morning's power statement. I'm going to stay focused on what I can do and not focus on what I can't do right now. I'll focus on the remaining website tasks that I need to get done once the host gets back up. But for now, I'll work on the other tasks that I have control over and that I have on my non-website task list of to-dos. Well, tonight, as you may or may not know, tonight as the day was finishing up here, the word came to my text and my email that the host folks finally got the website up and working. At least the pages Fahad has been working on and building out. And so because I prepared an updated list for Fahad to jump on once he did get this up and going, I was able to talk to Fahad about it just a little while ago, and he's going to get started on that list through the night while I sleep, because it's his time during the day there in Pakistan. Pretty interesting, huh? And so I get to check on what he gets done tomorrow morning. So here's my to-do list that I got done today, the 3 highlighted ones. Bam! Done! As you can see, I got those most important tasks. The most important task today was, of course, to update Fahad's task list of to-dos for him to do once the site was back up. So it was sitting there. My fun task for today was to go through the pages that are already done and look for any fixes and typos and things that need to be fixed to make it just perfect, and so that Fahad can work on that list. My exciting task for today was to do some practicing with my Zoom service so I can be ready for the interview I've scheduled with Rochelle Crowder of Four Seasons Photography that comes at 6 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Whew. So excited about that. My end of the day success routine question says, get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today, or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? Yes. Man, it feels so good. Start your day with power. I started my morning with power. Cold splash. Oh. Make the bed, all that thing. Were you productive throughout the day? I'm going to show you. I got many pieces through the portal of my mind in the world of the physical on the non-website stuff that have to be done as well. Did you get the most important things done? Check, check, check. Did you move your goals forward? Yes. Did you show up as the person you wanted to today? All day. What about the personal time with Kathleen? We had a wonderful evening tonight from 5:30 on. She's home. I'm home. She has a 5-second commute, and I have a 30-second commute because I come upstairs to my office. She just goes right on a nice chair to work here at home. So fun. And we were present for each other. In summary, I asked myself, were you honest with yourself about today's task, Marty? Did you keep your promises that you made to yourself this morning? Well, today I promised myself that I would fill my day with doing those things that I could have control and do and press forward until the host gets the site up and working again. And that's exactly what I did. And then, lo and behold, it's up and going. So great. The next question is, what movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today, Marty? Did you make time for them? And were there any new instant pre-play movies that your two amigos called up onto the screen in your mind? And if so, what were they? Well, once again, I watched all 5 of my must-see TV favorite 5 movies. Why? Vision, Coaching, Interviews, Mastermind. Those are the names of the 5 movies. Watched them all. So I didn't have time to go into I didn't take time, I should say, to instant pre-play movies because I just went right upstairs and started my routine for starting the day off in my office. And then I got after that non-website list of tasks. For example, here they are. You saw those. All scratched through. Done. Man, oh man, because I jumped right into these tasks, I didn't have any instant pre-play movie time today. So that's what happens. My next question says, what one thing would make all the difference going forward? Another way to say it is, what's the one thing you'd want to get done tomorrow, even if the day went sideways getting it done? Well, Now that the website's back up, the most important thing I can improve on going forward, starting tomorrow morning, is to focus on getting all the fixes and little tasks done, and that list that Fahad has sitting in front of him that needs to get done on the website for it to move forward, and to do them as quickly as possible so that we can get that site to go live. And so here's my power statement for tomorrow. It says, I will work with Fahad to get the fixes and all the tasks on the list that I sent to him working and finished up on the website, and so that he can and I can get that site to go live. We've still got a lot to do, but we're moving forward, and it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Next is, were there any mistakes or failures that I made today, or anything that I could improve on and turn into a tool of success? Well, there weren't any failures or mistakes that I can think of for today, so I'm going to just press forward and stay focused on my task list. The next question is, what was your biggest success today, Marty? In other words, what did you do well today? Well, my biggest success today was sending Rochelle Crowder my script for our interview that we're going to be doing on Sunday afternoon. I want her to go through it and give any input she has on it. We have enough lead time that she can do that. I can look at it, and she'll be knowing what I'm thinking and what she's thinking, so that interview can go off without a hitch. I'm hoping that that's going to be the case. So both Rochelle and I are excited about it. The next step in my end of the day success routine is to rate my day's effort. And so I gave today a 9. I gave it a 9 because I worked at the speed of 9 today. I got a lot done and feel really good about where I am with the website and the interview that's coming on Sunday. Things are great. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says the chief instrument we have devised to further the ideal of individual fulfillment is the education system. For me, that's coaching, more education than coaching. But anyhow, for me, the goal of education should be to move us to reach for the concept, to take ownership of the concept of perpetual self-discovery, perpetual reshaping of ourselves so that we realize our best self, to become the best person we can be, for life is about becoming, isn't it? It is a concept that far exceeds formal education in scope. Thomas Carlyle said, "Today is not yesterday. We ourselves change. How then can our works and thoughts, if they are always to be the fittest, continue always the same? Change indeed is painful, yet ever needful. And if memory has its force and worth, so also has hope." Oh, so great. There is much that we can do to increase our productivity and value, even from where we are right now. The principles that lead to the next thing is this. Well, these principles lead to this law I'm calling the law of excellence, which says excellence is the quality of being outstanding or extremely good. Excellence is the quality of being outstanding and extremely good. The United States has been and is a nation of success. We have certainly been the most successful of all peoples in developing a prosperous economy and a powerful community. And yet, despite our applause for winners and our enthusiastic veneration of those who rise from the rags to riches, we still exert our democratic rights more often than not to restrict or slow down the rise of those who appear to be more ambitious than ourselves. Interesting, isn't it? If those political ploys don't succeed, we then work hard at taking away additional fruits of his or her success through taxation. We want to steal from the rich to give to the poor, instead of letting charity rule in our heart. What can be done to encourage instead of put down the ideal of individual fulfillment? The idea of excellence is attractive to most people and inspiring to some, but taken alone, it is a fairly abstract notion. It is not the universally powerful moving force that one might wish for. What are the moving and meaningful ideas that will inspire and sustain people as they strive for excellence? Questions. What does excellence mean to you? Where should self-gratifying individuality end? What good is our freedom without a moral commitment? What is your business doing to foster yours and other people's development? Well, in our society, one does not need to search far for an idea of great vitality and power, which can and should serve the cause of excellence. It is our well-established idea of individual fulfillment. This idea is implicit in our convictions concerning the worth of the individual. It undergirds our belief in equality of opportunity. It is expressed in our conviction that every individual should be enabled to achieve the best that is in him or her, right? Freedom is its key factor. We inevitably doom our children to failure when we try to set their goals for them, however. We've got to be careful. Next, I'm grateful for John W. Gardner, who said, "We want meaning in our lives. When we raise our sights, strive for excellence, dedicate ourselves to the highest goals of our society, we are enrolling in an ancient and meaningful cause. The age-long struggle of a man or woman to realize the best that is in them. Man, oh man. When I began my journey to business alignment, it truly was an adventure. More importantly, it became a journey towards excellence. And I have worked to become the better me each and every day, to become the best me. I have been able to enter the ring to face my challenger. I have to be at my best, to beat my old self. And I'm quickly becoming the champion in that effort. I am telling you, I'm becoming the champion in the effort of becoming the best me. I think I'll end that on that note. I'll see you here tomorrow night right here at my laptop. But until then, I wish you all continued success. Good night.